Welcome back, everybody. Right at the end of July here. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. We are back with another free jump rope class for you, provided by Elite Jumps. I'm using one of the ropes yet again today. We got the 6mm PVC core rope. This is actually the Hope rope. Just Hope on the other end. Just fun little design added to their core PVC here. 6mm. It's a favorite of many newcomers to jump rope, as well as just fitness enthusiasts. Normally for footwork, I would actually recommend closer to the 4mm or even smaller, the 3.2. But I'm going to use the 6, so it shows up really well, and just because I'm working out. So we're going to get things kicked off. We're doing another footwork day. This time we're going to do our workout first, all the skills learn as you go like normal, and then we're going to learn the combo at the end. All right. So get your rope, clear some space, pause this video if you need a second, because we're going to rock and roll, starting with 2-foot jumps. 2-foot jumps, of course, being that classic jump where your feet are together. You don't need to jump super high. You're checking where your shoulders are. Your hands, you're making sure they're close to your pockets, and you're not making circles too big like this, right? Very small circles with the wrists. Everything's going to be efficient. Halfway done with these 2-foot jumps. Ooh, and it feels good to move again, I'll tell you that. All right. A couple more seconds of these 2-foot jumps. 3, 2, 1, you're there. Nice. Now, a quick reminder, with all these skills, take as much time as you need speed-wise, but I guess you don't take as much time as you need because we're doing 30 seconds of all of these skills. So up next, jump straddle plus a side swing. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to jump, straddle, and then on your jumps when your feet are together, you're going to do a side swing. So this is going to be a real exercise for your brain, right? So your feet go apart, together, apart, together. When your feet come together, the rope goes on the side like this. Apart, together. Now you can take your time going as slow as you need to get the motion down, to get that movement. But once you've got it under control, try to bring it up a little bit. Try to bring it up to speed. It's okay to make a mistake, just get right back into it. Now today's going to be full of mind games like this one. Whew. I'm trying to integrate these footwork skills that we already know with a whole bunch of other skills. Like right now, cross step and side swing once again. This time, when our feet cross, we're going to do the side swing. So it's very similar, right? When crossing, our feet are crossing in front. You can straddle just like on the jump straddle. This is really the next step to that jump straddle with the side swings, cross step with the side swing. Now, I think it's the most natural to side swing to the right when your left foot is in front like this, and vice versa. Whew. Time, rest. Oh, these are good. These are fun for my brain too, picking up all these ones. Up next, we're going to do jump, heel, and a side swing. So we're going to clear the rope with a jump, and then we're going to place our heel out in front of us like this, lifting our toe up nice and high, keeping our weight on that back foot. As we do that, we're going to do a side swing during the heel. So you clear the rope, then you put your heel out like this. Clear the rope, put your heel out like this. Jump, heel, jump, heel, jump, heel. And you can still jump in the air during the side swing to kind of keep the rhythm, keep the time. But you don't even really have to. You can just place your foot out for the heel because it's a side swing. You don't have to clear the rope. Also, check your side swings. If they're not feeling smooth today, are your hands staying close to your body? Whew. The number one problem with side swings, especially when you're looking down and thinking about your feet, is your hands start to come really far away from you, right? All the way across like this. You can rest now, but while you bring your hands across like this, that's what gets the rope off axis. I'm going to start slapping it like this. All right, next one. You don't have to think about your arms. It is just heel toe. You're going to jump, place your heel on the ground, jump, place your toe on the ground. Then switch and put the other heel to toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Heel toe on the right, heel toe on the left. Heel, toe, heel, toe. So your weight is twice on your left foot, twice on your right foot. Twice on your left foot, twice on your right foot. While you're switching, what side you're on. Whew. Heel toe. A couple more seconds of heel toe. 3, 2, 1, and we're there. Nice work, heel toe. Heel toe can be a tricky one, getting that weight shift right. Next up is side taps. That's just jumping and tapping your foot. Your weight is on this leg. The leg that goes out about 45 degrees is just going to touch the ground like this, and touch the ground like this, and touch, and touch, and touch. With all these skills, if you find that you're getting really tripped up by it, set the rope down, try it without the rope. Even with our timer, if you're just looking to get the workout in, as you progress in your footwork journey. So, if it's really getting to you, you can always put the rope down and just practice just the footwork part. The rope can come later. The rope can come later at any time. Whew. There is no progression with jump rope in the sense that there's a laid out path of how many days you have until you get the next skill. You could progress all of them in one day. You can take your time and progress across a few months and really take the time to nail down each skill. So take as much or as little time as you need to perfect these skills, or don't perfect them. All right, up next, heel, toe, cross. Now this is where when I said don't perfect them, this is where it starts to get tricky, right? If you didn't perfect your heel toe, or not even perfect, but work on the heel toe, you're gonna find this one to be a lot more challenging. During the toe, you're gonna cross like this, right? So I'm going real slow right now, kind of getting the feel for it. Once I get more comfortable, I speed it up. Ooh. And, mistakes, they're gonna happen. Here we go, 3 more seconds. Ooh. And we're resting. If you are catching yourself a lot on the crosses during the footwork, check your arms, are they crossed low? See, look, the lower and bigger you're crossing, the more room you have for your footwork to actually happen, right? That's your gap right there. If you're here, there's a lot less room for footwork. If you're up high, you have to jump really high for the footwork, which is awkward. Up next is jog step. That's when we're alternating right, left, right, left, right, left, and keeping our feet in line with our shoulders on this plane right here, right? So I'm bringing my knees up, not like here, but just high enough that my feet can come up underneath of me rather than kicking back, right? Because you don't want to kick back either. Not like this. Your feet are just coming right up underneath you. You're not kicking your feet back or forward. It stays underneath you. And this is the most important skill to learn how to start jumping fast. The fastest jump ropers in the world and all jump rope speed events are competed with this step right here. Woo. And we are resting. Getting ready for our next one here. Next one is jumping on one leg. It's a classic, one of my favorites. Only 15 seconds because half the legs, half the jumps, or half the time. Here we go. So I'm going to pick my right leg first. Doesn't really matter what you do with your other leg. It can come up, it can come behind you. Whatever feels comfortable and fun for you. Because jump rope workouts like this is all about just adding variety to what might sound like a mundane routine. Whew. Cardio, that is. A mundane routine for many. But they just haven't found jump rope yet. Alright, 3 more seconds. Jumping on one leg. Getting ready to switch to the other leg. Here I go. Oh, left foot starting in 8 seconds. And it's the one leg jumps that always get me tired the fastest. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it always burns out the calves. Whew. Here we go. Jumping on the other foot. Remember, go as fast or as slow as you need to. But if you haven't missed yet, I encourage you to go a little faster. Just give it a try. 2, 1, and you are there. Boom. Sometimes people ask what's the best way to jump rope faster. And the truth, besides practice, is to jump lower and keep your hands at a more efficient thing. Normally it's not, we're doing a 1-minute jump right now, by the way. That's the end of our workout. We're talking about jumping fast again. A lot of times people struggle to jump fast because they're jumping too high like this, right? Or because their arms are doing too much. If you can get your jump low, and you can get the turn of your rope really efficient and small, it's a lot easier to start cooking up a faster pace than like this, right? Because it's hard to control, the rope whips off the ground a little more. Whew. That's another important part about good form with jump rope that a lot of people don't notice. is that if your hands are too low even, right, the rope actually starts to smack up toward your shins here, right, and that's when you start to miss too. This also happens if your rope is too long. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. But yeah, as I was saying, if your rope is too long, that also does that where the rope starts to smack up. So people sometimes they like to make their rope longer because they're like, oh, it'll give me more room for air, it just feels more comfortable. But then the rope is smacking and it starts to bounce up. And that happens with every kind of rope. And it can be made worse depending on what surface you're jumping on. Right? So by getting a rope that is right at the perfect length, so it's making the point of contact with the ground directly underneath of you, then it will have minimal bounce because it's just barely brushed against the floor rather than slamming and bouncing off, slamming and bouncing off. Whew. All right, a lot of talk, but good workout. We made it through our opening workout. I'm going to show you the combo one time first, and then we're going to learn the whole thing. So today's footwork combo, and remember we start our rope on 7. I'll show you once. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, tap, knee, knee, jump, straddle, slow cross. Jump, heel, jump, heel, jump, heel with the side swing, that's it. Okay, so reviewing all the skills, it starts off with tap with the right foot, tap with the left foot. Our first transition here is going from our left foot extended to our right knee. So we're going here to here. So try that a couple times, just tap, tap to the other knee. Tap, tap to the other knee. And saying it out loud, I definitely think helps. So if you are in a place where you feel comfortable just randomly talking out loud, I highly encourage it, especially as we learn choreography, it'll help you pick it up faster. So tap, tap, knee. Tap, tap, knee. And then just add the other knee in there, might as well. Tap, tap, knee, knee. Tap, tap, knee, knee. There you go. All right, so now we're going to add in the rope. Try this at your own pace. If you want to do it with me, you're more than welcome to. Here I go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, tap, knee, knee. Very nice. Then, from this knee, we're doing jump straddle. So our knees coming down, we're landing with our feet together, and then apart. Jump straddle. So tap, tap, knee, knee, jump, straddle. And then we're doing a slow cross with the rope. So the rope is cutting to that half time. So 7 and 8 is going to be that slow cross. So the rhythm of the rope, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 7, 8, slows down. When you do a slow jump with the rope, a lot of the times you have to actually start to slow down the rope on the count before, or else you'll have too much momentum going into it, right? So on the jump straddle is where you start to think about slowing down the rope. Jump straddle on that 6. All right, let's try that whole combo together. Remember, as it's coming over your head on the 6, you bring your hands down to cross, and you might have to lift your hands up a little more than usual since the rope is going to be going slower. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, tap, knee, knee, jump, straddle, cross. From here, we're getting ready to jump on 1 again. Just a regular 2-foot jump is 1. 2 is the right heel. 3. 4 is the left heel. 5 is 2-foot jump. Then when we do the right heel, the second time we're going to do a side swing on the opposite side. So our right foot's going out a little bit to the side, and the left is a side swing like this, or side swing on the left. So the second 8 count in its totality looks like this. Jump, heel, jump, swing, like that. All right, take some time, try it on your own. Just remember on the side swing, I know when you start thinking about your feet, it's easy to start doing too much with the arms. But the closer you keep it to your body, right here, right, the easier it's all gonna be. Keep it all very close to the body on that front side. Another tip, as you're doing the side swing on the left, because you're coming from an open and going straight back into an open, put your right hand on top. That'll make it the most natural, and then vice versa. When your left heel is out, put your left hand on top on this side, even though it's a side swing on the right. I know there's a lot of left and right going on, but putting the correct hand on top will make the opening much smoother every time. Rather, see right here how it kind of gets tangled in the air? That's because I'm putting the wrong hand on top. There's like an open and a cross side swing. Actually, I heard Nate KG call it that first. I don't know if he came up with that notation for it, but it's been a thing in competitive jump rope for a long time, which is funny because a lot of competitive jump ropers don't even notice that they do it. All right, enough blabbering. Let's do this routine together. If you still want to practice it more, go ahead and press pause. Otherwise, I'm going to do it once, and then that'll be it for today. Here I go. 5, 6, 7, tap, tap, knee, knee, jump, straddle, slow cross, jump, heel, jump, side swing, boom! That's it. Great job. A couple more things to think about as you go, if you want to keep practicing and keep getting your footwork better and just your overall performative jump rope better. Keep your head up, right? If you're looking down here the whole time, it looks a little less energetic. All right, so keep your head up nice and high. And when you do the knees on these ones, all right, these ones, it's not like the jog step where your feet are underneath. Your foot's coming out to the front. You're getting a nice little right angle here with your knee. All right. Great job, everybody. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat right now. Otherwise, I will see you all next Wednesday. And then the Wednesday after that and the Wednesday after that, because our jump rope journey will never